know how we got onto the subject of my nipples, but here we are.
We don't want to hear them. We don't care.
It's giving me a little bit of anxiety, I'm not gonna lie. I want you to know that I promise you there will be a time where you will see outside of that and you will get that fight back. It's been a really beautiful process and journey learning to not shame myself for how I look. Hello my loves and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I thought that today I would pick up the camera and do a little bit of filming this weekend. Are you baby? Yeah? What are you doing? She's like, what are you doing in here? Oh, thank you baby. Is this your baby? Saskia's so obsessed with babies at the moment. It is the cutest thing. And I'm just living my best girl mum era. Just with the baby obsession. I mean, she's bringing the pram right now. Oh, is that the baby? Lovely darling. I am just making my breakfast. I'm making myself some muesli. It's a new fave at the minute. 1 second. You okay? Uh-oh. Honestly, I just hear a bang and then a uh-oh. But we're okay. All is fine. Yeah, it's a new fave at the minute. Honestly, just because I ran out of my granola. I'm usually frozen berries, yogurt, and granola kind of girl in the summer. I was a smoothie bowl girl, and I still am on the days that it's just me. But like, I mean, who's making a whole smoothie bowl shebang running around after a toddler at 31 weeks pregnant? Not me. I am currently 31 weeks pregnant. I feel kind of huge and I kind of love it. Are you mopping? Oh wow. What a lovely girl. So helpful. Thank you, darling. Mop, mop. Well done, that is a very big mop for you. So yeah, what was I saying? I feel like on one hand, I am the same size as I was with Saskia, but then on the other hand, I feel really big, like bigger. Either way, we love the bump to be bumping, and my bump has honestly been bumping since like, I don't know, probably before 12 weeks. I mean, to be honest, before 12 weeks, the bump was majority food. And now we actually have a little bit of baby going on as well, which is nice. Also, the other day, guys, this might be TMI, but I feel like it's mainly girlies here. I saw my first little bit of colostrum coming out my nipple. And I know that's a really weird thing to say on the internet, but I was so happy because when I was pregnant with Sass, never ever got colostrum, couldn't get it out, couldn't figure out the boob massage situation, and yeah, to be honest, it hurts. Like trying to squeeze colostrum out. Anyway, when I tried last time, it hurts. And even when I was breastfeeding with Sass, I found that just trying to like squeeze your nipples to like get things going really wasn't the most comfortable thing in the world. So I was really happy to see my first little bit of colostrum, and I was like, oh, this is really good, really good. So that just made me really happy, made me feel a little bit more reassured about breastfeeding. I mean, to be honest, I haven't really worried about breastfeeding in terms of like being able to do it, because I was able to do it with Sass. I don't think that necessarily means I'll be able to do it with baby boy, but it's a good sign and I'm gonna take it. And I haven't done anything with the colostrum, because when I say it was like a drip, it was not even a drip, it was like a dot. But it was probably the size of a chia seed, I'm not even joking. I'm gonna take it, a win's a win. And yeah, don't even know how we got onto the subject of my nipples, but here we are. Thought I would just bring you guys along our weekend. This is gonna be just like a really realistic weekend, because honestly we have nothing fancy planned. I'm just trying to squeeze this last bit of the honey out. I am going for lunch tomorrow with Shell's sister and Saskia. We're gonna have a little bit of a girls' lunch for her birthday. And yeah, I'm gonna just bring you guys along wherever we get up to. Here is my breakfast. Welcome to the day in the life of a toddler mum. I am obsessed with this age. I really truly never know what the day is going to entail. You got more things to bring to mommy. Thank you, sweetheart. I have some cake. It's the scrunchie on the arm for me. Oh, thank you. Cheers. You know what? This is honestly where I spend most of my day. I'm sat in this corner of the playroom on the sofa. Thank you, darling. She's brought me over afternoon tea. I thought today I'm going to put makeup on. I'm going to get ready. I actually got ready first thing, which I never do. As in, like, I didn't come down in my pajamas and I did my skincare and, like, started my makeup before getting sass up. Because yesterday, I don't know if I was just, like, having a growth spurt, probably, or I was just exhausted. But I was exhausted. Like, I was so tired. I really wanted to film a YouTube video yesterday. I had it on my list that in her nap time I would film it, and then as the morning went on I didn't have any makeup on, and I was just like, the whole thing of like getting makeup on, because I wanted to do like a sit down video for a vlog and stuff. I wouldn't normally need to put makeup on, but it was more just I wanted to do like a sit down video, and so I thought, you know, better present myself a little bit better than just rolling out of bed. But I just couldn't. I was exhausted, and I found the last few weeks, I mean, I am fairly pregnant right now. I've only got 9 weeks till my due date, so that is pretty pregnant if you ask me. But I think I just don't give myself enough credit for not only the fact that I'm so pregnant, but also the fact that I have a toddler and we are running around and playing most of the day. And what was I saying? Lost my train of thought. I don't even know what I was getting at. Oh, that's what I was saying. The last few days / weeks, I've been like really feeling like in her nap time, I just need to sit down and chill and eat lunch and just chill, and honestly just like either sit on my phone or watch some YouTube or chill. And there's definitely a part of me that feels really guilty doing that, because that is my time to be productive, that time and then the evening. But then by the evening, obviously I'm just like so ready for bed. I've just been honoring that. I've been honoring that and being like, you know what, this is a season I'm in right now. The amount that I get done is the amount that I get done. And as much as I love being productive, I find that like some days, oh, be careful darling, are we bringing the coffee machine over? Okay. Thank you. This is Saskia's new thing, where we just like transport absolutely everything from the playroom into the other rooms or into another position. What I've really found is like some days I'm super productive and I have all the energy, and some days I just don't, and I'm just choosing to like honor the days that I don't, and that's okay. So anyway, where I was getting at with that, I just thought, no, I'm getting up, I'm putting my makeup on, I'm mentally getting in the mindset that I'm having a productive day. And I just find that like coming down ready or like semi-ready, at least not in my pajamas, just like really gave me like a little bit of energy and a little bit of personality to work with, you know. So here we are. I'm not even gonna lie, I feel like it's really made a difference. Either I'm genuinely just feeling better today, or it's the fact that like mentally I'm like ready and I'm up and I've got my clothes on and I've got my fake tan on, and like it's all go, and it's not even 10 AM. So we are winning the morning. I don't know if anyone else finds this or can relate to this. I love having no makeup days, but I find that if I get ready and I put my makeup on, I just feel more productive or more up for being productive. So yeah, we are gonna have a productive day and we are gonna be energized. I'm gonna be an energized pregnant woman. Hello, Bumpy. I might even cope with my bump though. I feel like it's so big. And also sitting really low. Someone said that to me the other day, that like my bump's sitting really low. And I feel like it's been sitting low, to be honest, my whole pregnancy. I can't see you anywhere. Where is she? I can't find her. I swear, being a toddler mum is literally changing 3 outfits a day. But then I say that, being a toddler mum, realistically that's also being a newborn mum and a weaning mum. So yeah, basically just tons and tons of washing when you have kids. Something that's changed the game for me in just being a mum and doing all my mum chores is just focusing on gratitude for them, and the fact that I have a baby and a family to take care of, the fact that we have clothes and we have a roof over our head to be able to hang these clothes, and just really focusing on gratitude instead of resentment and just like, oh, more washing, oh, more washing up, oh, more cooking. Instead it's like, no, I get to do these things, and all of these things are such a blessing, and it's been such a game changer for me in just like my everyday mindset. Not just motherhood, but just, you know, running a home as well and being a partner and all those things. And also something that is such a mum hack for me, and this might be really, really boring to some of you, but recently, I would say maybe like a few months ago, I swapped out my basket that's like this big with a lid for a really fairly small washing basket. This is the only basket I use for our washing. What it means is I have a bit of a rotation going on where I will basically hang the washing out. The next load is then in the washing machine, ready to go now. I will put this stuff away, and then this basket will be ready to then bring that load over here, and then I'll leave the basket here, and it kind of goes round in like a rotation. And I know this is probably such a boring conversation, and I've said this actually before in other videos, but for my mums out there who are just looking to make life a little bit easier, I found swapping to an open basket and a smaller basket means my washing can't hide and build up, which then becomes overwhelming. Whereas now it's like I can't actually do such big washing loads, which then means getting the washing out, hanging the washing up, putting the washing away isn't as big and overwhelming. It's actually a lot easier. Thank you for in the basket. Good girl. If you are finding that laundry feels like this massive big thing that just you dread and it feels overwhelming, I really recommend swapping out like one of those baskets that has a lid where you can hide your washing pile, and then it almost feels like never getting to the bottom of it. Actually doing a smaller basket that's open so you can't actually overfill it, and you can always see it, which reminds you to actually do it, and then because you're doing it more frequently, it's a lot less overwhelming and it's a lot easier.
Hello my loves, it is a different day today. I didn't end up filming much more yesterday because my mum came over and then my stepdad was over, and while she was over I was just getting loads of work done, and then yeah, we ended up going out for dinner and I just didn't pick up the camera. But it's Saturday morning today and I decided that I am going to make a start on my vision board. It has been on my to-do list for way too long, and I ordered some photos that I wanted for my vision board. They've come like literally over a week ago and I just haven't had a second to properly sit down and do them. And then this morning I was like, do you know what? I'm up before everyone else. I'm gonna have my coffee, which I've already had, and I'm just going to listen to an audiobook and get started on my vision board, and that is exactly what I've been doing. I've just been separating all the photos that I ordered into different categories of like family, relationship, career, lifestyle, travel, body, fitness, like just different categories of aspects of my life that I want to improve and achieve certain things. I just find that like it is so important, not just even being a mum, but especially since becoming a mum, for me to stay connected to my own goals. I went on such a journey postpartum of just completely losing myself, and prior to having Saskia, I have always been so goal driven. I've been so career driven. I've had big dreams, big goals. I've been really connected to my spirituality, and I think, to be honest, it wasn't even motherhood that made me it wasn't even motherhood that disconnected me from those things. I was like already on the trajectory of being disconnected from those things because I was just really honestly quite burnt out from just working so hard. And I think motherhood was more so the reason for me to slow down, to stop, to heal my nervous system, to heal myself. And it's only really been the last, I would say, 6 months where I felt like so excited about my own dreams, my own goals, career things. Again, by the way, please excuse the way I look right now. I've literally got out of bed like half an hour ago. Yeah, it's really been the last 6 months where I've just felt like finally ready to connect to my own goals, ready to connect to my own vision, and excited about those things. And more so even being a mum, it just gives me even more reason to really go after these goals and show my babies that you really can have whatever you want in life if you really, really decide it, and then you put your mind to it, and then you show up for it every single day. I've always had that mindset, but I think the way that mindset was before, it was coming from a place of lack. It was coming from a place of, I'll only be happy if, I'll only be happy when. Now it's more so just like, I'm so happy and grateful now, and all of these things would just be so amazing, and my vision board and my vision in general and the things I'm working towards are more just an opportunity for overflow and bigger and better, but from a place of overflow and not from a place of lack or, you know, I need this in order to be happy. And I think that's been the biggest shift for me in motherhood, is really finding so much peace and contentment in the mundane, in the everyday, and embracing the magic of that, and embracing the magic of this season, and how much slowness it requires and how much sacrifice it requires. And yeah, I just feel like simultaneously as I do those things, it is just nice to stay really connected to my own goals. And I do just want to say, if there's any mums watching this in the depths of postpartum or motherhood, and you're not quite at that place yet where you feel excited or motivated about your own goals, your own vision, you're kind of like really caught up in motherhood and kind of can't see outside of that, I want you to know that I promise you there will be a time where you will see outside of that, and you will get that fire back, and you will get that excitement back, and you will want to go after things for yourself and for your family that will fulfill a different part of you, which is just ultimately you, and not mummy you, but just you. And it kind of, I want to say it takes time, but more than time, it takes intentionality. The biggest shift for me when I started to get excited again about my career, my goals, was actually when I decided to kind of shift my career and shift the direction of my career and where it was going, and really listened to what I truly wanted instead of doing what I thought made the most sense or what had always worked and what had always been good. It was actually listening to the part of me that was like, well, what makes sense for me now? What do I want now? What would make me so deeply fulfilled and happy now? And actually being okay with letting go of an old version of me in order to really fully immerse myself in the new version of me, which is kind of what then happened when I just accepted that there were parts of my maiden self that I wasn't going to be going back to, at least anytime soon. And then redefining of like, okay, well, if I'm not going to be going back to her, who am I going to be now? And when I actually just listened to my heart and I asked myself the kind of questions like, if nothing was wrong, if no one would be mad, if I could have anything I wanted, like anything I wanted, what would I want? And that's when what I truly wanted came through. And again, that excitement came back. I started being into personal development again, which for so long I just kind of needed a bit of a break from. But since I just realigned myself with what I truly wanted, I just got that excitement back for learning and for this kind of stuff. And yeah, just want to give any mamas the reminder that you are going to get that excitement back and that fire back, and just pieces of you back that you maybe feel they're lost, or maybe you feel like they're just not there right now, or they're not at the forefront of your mind right now. There is going to be a time where they will be, and that you will feel excited about going after your own dreams. You've just got to get really intentional about connecting to your authentic self and what you really want, and then get excited about it. I think that's the biggest secret, and I think that's why I was so eager to make this vision board, because I found that when I would look at pictures like this and fill my brain with words of like, of course I can have anything I want, all of these things that I want, they're all available, and like actually getting myself like into that mindset of course I can have them, I just have to go after them. The people who have those things just went after them. And then when I got there and I started immersing myself in the images and visualizing, and now like making this vision board, I just feel like it all compounds, gets you really excited about your goals. And ultimately the thing that allows us to manifest our goals is getting into the emotion and the feeling of them. And then from there, taking action on them every single day and not getting distracted in the noise or the misillusion. I don't know if that's a word, but the misillusion, let's go with it. The misillusion of, you know, feeling like you're not getting there. And it's just about not getting distracted or lost in that and slowed down by that, and just continuing to keep our momentum going towards our goals. And I know there's this big trend about being delulu, but it really is being delulu and just being in that mindset of, I know I can have this and I'm going to stay connected to this. And even when my reality looks nothing like this, I'm going to keep moving towards it and working towards it and showing up for it every single day. And that's what I've been doing. And obviously there's a balance to this when you're a mum. Like I definitely can't show up the way that I could if I say didn't have kids or didn't have a baby or wasn't 30 whatever weeks pregnant. But it's like choosing to not use that as an excuse and choosing to not use that as a reason why I can't get to my goals, and instead being like, and I'm gonna get there anyway, and I'm gonna get there because of that, and I'm gonna be the exception to the rule. And anyway, that's my motivational chat for this morning. My babies are down. I'm going to make breakfast, see them, cuddle them, and I will continue with this later. I'm off out for a little bit of breakfast with Shell's sister, and thought I'd show you guys my outfit of the day. Nothing crazy. I have worn this dress, I'm not even kidding, maybe more than 20 times in this pregnancy, which, do you know what, I'm not even mad about, because I'm all about just being more minimal, having good quality basics, and honestly, I'm just in my era right now of, you know, sweatpants are all that fit me right now. This is all that fits me right now. Yeah, I'm off out. It's my little outfit of the day. Decided to give my fringe a little curl. I feel like it's made such a difference to just a really easy, quick, wouldn't even call this a hairstyle, but hairstyle. So yeah, off out to brunch. Brunch is here. I went for avocado on toast, sliced, not smashed. And we got some juices. What's that on there? Baby. A baby. That's it. And then we're gonna put it in here. That's it. Push, 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 push. Yay! That's it. 2. And then we are back from brunch. I've just put the washing on. I'm going to most likely get changed in a minute, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm really dressed for winter. What is it outside? 22 degrees. I feel like our house feels like 32 degrees. And I actually promised myself I'll do a workout when Saskia naps. What? Well, maybe when she naps, maybe when she doesn't nap. No, this is Shell's ideology. Babe, I'm gonna go work out in a minute. And then I say, well, I'm gonna work out today as well. I was like, well, you can work out when Saskia naps. Well, I don't think that's how it works. I work out when she's awake, you work out when she's awake, and we take turns. It is Saturday. Anyways, I'm gonna work out, so I'll probably just put a sports bra in a minute, because I'm just so hot. And try and get some house chores done while Saskia is awake. And then when she's ready for her nap, we'll put her down. And I probably will just work out when she naps. All done. You know what, guys? I feel like my workouts these days, oh my God, not even a tenth of the workouts I used to do. And I've just been the most inconsistent with working out this pregnancy. And I have been in absolute years. I mean, I have been giving myself so much grace, because we've just had so much going on with the house. In this pregnancy, like, we sold our last house, we got this house. We were then renovating, which we wasn't planning to do right away, but we literally decided the night we were moving into this house that we were then going to move in with Shell's parents. Then we were with them for, I don't know, like maybe 2 months. And I was in my first trimester, and then we were in the house. Like, there's just been so much going on. And I've found like the easiest way for me to move my body is just to go on a pram walk, to get out the house, to get in nature, to take Saskia with me. I don't have to wait for a nap time. And I also just find that like during Saskia's nap time, like I just want to do nothing. And most of the time I will do work and get things done. But if I'm not doing that, then most of the time I just want and need to chill. So I just really haven't been prioritizing working out. But yeah, even though this workout was like, honestly, probably not even worthy of calling a workout. It's just a little bit of a circuit to get a little bit of a sweat on, get my body moving. Obviously don't have any fat loss goals at the moment or any muscle building goals. My mindset's very, very different this pregnancy than it was with Saskia. I was a lot more body obsessed with her than I am now. And I just know that like postpartum, I'm gonna have the motivation and I'm gonna have the drive, and I'm not gonna have a baby in my tummy anymore. And I just know that whilst I will probably be not sleeping and all the things, I just know that I'll be able to
prioritize my fitness goals a little bit more than I have been in this pregnancy. Really looking forward to my postpartum fitness journey. I've got my sister's wedding next year, I've got her hen do next year. There's something really fun about just like setting yourself really big goals. Postpartum, obviously not until like it's safe to do so, which will probably be around 6-ish weeks, and we'll just obviously have to see how my body recovers, etc. But I'm really excited for my fitness journey postpartum. And I've just been enjoying this pregnancy, and I'm trying to embrace my body as much as possible. My body is a lot bigger when it was pre-pregnancy, and it's definitely been a journey of learning to love myself through it and love my body through it, and just really focus on everything that my body is doing for me and my baby, and just not be so caught up on the amount of fat that I have on my body, you know, because there's so much more to me than that. And I feel like this pregnancy has really been about really leaning into that and remembering that we're going to have different bodies in different seasons of our lives, and this is just a season. Pregnancy is just a season. And yeah, I refuse to work out or eat a certain way to punish myself for looking a certain way. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm just so past that. I've been there, I've done that, I've got the t-shirt. It's not a nice t-shirt to be living in. Yeah, I've been the most body neutral than I've been in years, I think ever, to be honest. Definitely have my days where I'm like struggling with body image or don't feel comfortable or confident in certain clothes or from certain angles, but again, it's just like those are kind of pockets of time and like moments, whereas like as a whole I've just been embracing my body. And yeah, ideally in a dream world, I would be one of those people who just had a bump and didn't put fat on anywhere else, but that's just not my reality. First trimester, the only thing that helped me not feel sick was eating, particularly beige foods. I was eating way more food than I normally would, and fair play, because I was growing a baby. I am just a lot bigger than I would be if I wasn't pregnant, but it's been a really beautiful process and journey learning to not shame myself for how I look. Stunning. Yeah, but didn't you say I love you? Guys, I said I wasn't gonna watch Love Island, and then I don't know what happened. When did I start watching it? Was it like Casa Amor? Casa Amor came around and I was just like, right, I'll watch one episode. And here we are.
He's actually joking.
You're not gonna be in it? Yeah. Why?
I'm having a cup of tea after a long day.
She doesn't want to be in the vlog. Saskia's in bed, dinner's been done, the house has been tidy, and I'm gonna have a nice cup of tea, watch Love Island. To be honest, the only reason I watch Love Island is because Shell rubs my feet and it's just the best. So, what? You do rub my feet? You do rub my feet? Is that embarrassing to share that?
No.
No, it's a lovely thing to do for your wife. Future wife. Also got myself a tahini bite in Gales today. These are the best things ever. You know why? Because they're so good. They're vegan and they're 130 calories or something. Although I'm not going to pretend that I'm only going to eat that, because I have got a whole packet of bourbons here as well that I'm probably going to demolish. You've got to swap Saskia's with the babies, okay? Should be 3 in each. That's an easy way you can do that today. Number 2, take doors off and prime.
They're not going to stop any sunshine, mate.
Do you not think?
No.
These are the house jobs.
We don't want to hear them. We don't care.
And I'll add to them as and when.
That's what I want.
As and when I need to. I do not know what has come over me today. It was literally 10 AM and I was like, I feel like I'm ready for bed. I'm absolutely exhausted. And Saskia seemed really tired as well. So she went down for a nap about an hour ago. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get into bed. I'm literally gonna get back into bed. I mean, as you can see, I'm still not even out of my pajamas. And it is 12:15. But I just thought, do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna sit on the sofa and watch Kardashians, and I've got some hummus and dip. This hummus, by the way, is the best hummus. It's called Hummus Extra. And it's got chickpeas in it, and it's got pine nuts on it, and it's just so good. And I've got some carrot sticks. Shell's gone to the shop. I should have asked him to get some crisps as well, but my phone's upstairs. I'm just not going upstairs. I don't think I've done this once in this pregnancy where I've just like stayed in my pajamas all day and just let myself be tired and rest. And when Saskia went down for a nap, I just literally laid in bed. And now I'm just chilling in front of the TV until she gets up, and then Shell's planning on taking her out this afternoon as well. So I just feel like I'm so exhausted, and yeah, I'm hoping that as the day goes on I just pack up a little bit because I am absolutely exhausted. I think Shell's back from the shop, so just had a knock on the door. Did you get crisps?
No, but making me good.
I know, but I have dip. And what's the dip without a crisp, you know? Wow. Oh my gosh, I cannot tell you how much better I feel. Literally just having a shower, brushing my teeth. I know that sounds so gross. I literally hadn't brushed my teeth up until about 5 minutes ago. I was just like fully in my just morning funk. And Shell's gone out with Saskia now. I've had a shower, got a fresh t-shirt on. I have done my skincare, and I am going to sit down now. I know I'm gonna sound like such a crazy person because I've been saying how exhausted I am. But I feel like what's gonna actually make me feel really good is writing down my master to-do list for the day and also for the week, and just having a little bit of a productive afternoon. I'm not gonna do anything crazy, but I do need to mop the floor. I may get a really small wash load on, just so that's kind of like done. And it is really sunny today, so that can go straight out in the garden. I'm not gonna lie, I have felt a little bit overwhelmed with the amount of things that we want to get done before the baby gets here. And on Thursday, it's gonna be officially 8 weeks until my due date, which is giving me a little bit of anxiety, I'm not gonna lie. There is so much still we want to get done in the house, and honestly I just feel like me and Shell are both exhausted from doing things in the house. Obviously we're so beyond grateful that we are renovating our house and making our house exactly how we want it, but yeah, it's pretty exhausting. More for Shell than me, because he is the one actually doing a lot of the DIY stuff, and I just feel bad kind of keep asking him like, hey, we still need to get this done, we need to get this done, but it's stressing me out that things aren't done. And yeah, anyways, it's all good, it's all gonna be fine. I feel like just putting pen to paper, getting really clear on like what needs to get done for this week. I'm gonna get organized with my food shop and just like all that like Sunday good stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog here. This vlog was just a very realistic weekend. This is literally just like what most of our weekends honestly look like at the minute. Just trying to get things ready for baby and being a tired pregnant lady at 31 weeks pregnant. And yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and thank you so much for watching. It honestly means the world that you are watching this right now, and I will see you inside of my next video. Bye guys.